Hello everybody. Let's wait a couple of seconds to make sure I'm actually live. Always takes some time. Okay, I think I am live. Let me know if I'm live. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. So this is going to be interesting today because I am not sure how many of you are German and how many of you do not speak German. In the last live stream, we had lots of Germans, and therefore I think I'm going to respond to your questions both in English and in German. So if you speak German, you can ask your question in German and I will respond in German. Ich weiß, dass viele von euch Deutsch sprechen und dass viele von euch auch wollen, dass ich ausschließlich Deutsch spreche. Und das heißt, wenn ihr eine ausschließlich deutsche Frage habt und nicht unbedingt Englisch sprechen wollt, weil euch die Sprache nicht so gut liegt, dann werde ich eure Frage auch auf Deutsch beantworten. But mostly I'm going to speak English now, I think. Both languages here. Hi Naomi, hoffe es geht dir gut. Ja, schwierig. Insgesamt geht es mir gut. Besser denn je, würde ich sagen. Aber viel Stress, aber positiver Stress. Ich arbeite gerade an mehreren Projekten. Ihr wisst ja von der PCR-Rede und daran bin ich gerade am Arbeiten, das auszuarbeiten für zukünftige Reden und Veranstaltungen. So, ich muss einmal kurz hier das nochmal neu laden auf dem Laptop, weil das da etwas hängt. Okay, ich glaube, das Licht ist etwas hell. Geht das besser? Ich glaube schon. Okay. Now you can ask your questions. Hi Naomi, will we get any videos or blogs about COVID? Yes, indeed. I gave a speech in Berlin 2 weeks ago, which was about the PCR testing method, and I'm currently translating it. I will probably finish the translation and synchronize it today, and then I will upload it to my channel. Because it went kind of viral in Germany, and so I think there's a lot of information there that might be very interesting for the international public, for my international audience. And so you can look forward to that. I have done a lot of research together with an international team of scientists and doctors, medical professionals, on the PCR testing method, on the how the test was developed and what it is based on, how virus isolation works in the first place. And it has nothing to do with denialism, and obviously I have to stress in this live stream and in every video that I do not recommend not wearing a mask, and I do not disagree with the World Health Organization recommendations, because obviously if I say that, I will be banned on YouTube. We all know how it works. In my last English live stream, it was cut off at the end, probably because we talked about some controversial topics, and it is illegal on YouTube to speak about topics that the World Health Organization might disagree with. Naomi, do you view yourself as a counterpoint to the left's Greta Thunberg? I'm not sure who are you referring to Greta Thunberg? I'm not sure if you actually mean Greta Thunberg. Either way, I view myself as Naomi Seibt, and I don't want to be the antidote to anything or anyone. Because the problem is, okay, Thunberg, sorry. The problem is that the media doesn't see me as an antidote. They see me as the Antichrist. Climate change activism has become a religion, I believe, and that's what it looks like to me. It is very ideologically contaminated with really ritualistic screaming and shouting and propaganda, and that is very sad to me, and I don't want to be the Antichrist of this religion. And it's wrong to consider Greta Thunberg Christ for an ideology as well. She's not a prophet, she's just a young girl. And it's very unfortunate that people see her as a symbol rather than a person. And I don't want to be viewed as a celebrity either, or a poster girl for the right. That is kind of the term that the media likes to use when they refer to me as an influencer, the poster girl of the right. How did the German panel treat you? If you're talking about the speech that I gave, it was at a political AfD event, so it was the political opposition that we have, the only one in Germany, and many people might criticize me for associating myself with the AfD. But the thing is, and I want to make this very, very clear, and actually this applies to everything, this applies to my association with any group, the identitarians. I am independent. And I don't want to be part of a party. I don't want to be a political influencer at all. I am a libertarian. That means I don't want to be part of the party system in the first place. I reject the party system. But would any other party other than the AfD ever give me a platform? No, they wouldn't. If a mainstream party or a mainstream media outlet were willing to give me a platform to speak about the current virus situation or climate change, then obviously I'm going to accept that challenge. Then I'm going to speak on a public stage about my maybe unpopular opinions, even if I have tons of people sitting in the audience who disagree with me. That is actually way more interesting, isn't it? We have so many people right now in the chat who support me, probably, and that's nice as well. I love talking to you. I love having conversations with you in my live chats, but I think it's very interesting to have actual productive discussions with the other side. And usually, if we ever get someone who disagrees with me in the chat, then they are probably a troll. So I wish we had more of a discussion environment again. Thank you so much, Martin, for the 20 euros. Hi, Naomi. Have you seen this study about CO2 forcing measured by satellite spectral data? Would be nice to have your arguments. I think I have seen some research on that, but I will copy the link that you left in your super chat and I will have a look at it afterwards. So let me just paste this out. All right, thank you so much for the donation. Will you reveal the scientists supporting you? And one more question, how did you meet them? Oh, one super chat. Let me first get to the super chat. Bonbon aus Wurst. Alle Deutschen hier wissen, wer Bonbon aus Wurst ist. Oder vielleicht habt ihr den Namen nicht erkannt, aber ich werde es gleich auflösen. Hi Naomi, ich arbeite bereits an englischen Untertiteln für das YouTube-Video von deinem Vortrag. Es sind fast 400.000 Aufrufe inzwischen. Also Bonbon aus Wurst ist die Person, die das Video hochgeladen hat mit meiner Rede zum PCR-Test. Und das hat inzwischen fast 400.000 Aufrufe. Irre. Trotz Shadowbanning, nein, das ist nicht auf meinem Kanal, das ist auf seinem Kanal, deswegen. Du musst nicht an englischen Untertiteln arbeiten. Ich habe das schon fertig. Ich habe das alles transkribiert und auf Englisch übersetzt und ich bin gerade dabei, sogar es zu synchronisieren, weil ich wurde auch direkt von vorne gefilmt. Das heißt, ich werde das selber auch nochmal hochladen. Ich kann dir aber das Skript zuschicken, dann kannst du das einfach bei dir unter das Video drunter setzen. Vielen Dank dafür, dass du es hochgeladen hast. Ich habe damit überhaupt kein Problem, dass es nicht auf meinem Kanal ist, weil da wäre es wahrscheinlich im Shadowban untergegangen. Sorry, yes, I'm speaking English again. So this super chat was from the person who uploaded the PCR testing criticism speech that I gave last week. And they want to add English subtitles, but I already transcribed my speech and I already wrote down everything in English. So there will soon be English subtitles available for the main video that already has about 400,000 views, which is amazing. Yeah, like I said, it went viral in Germany apparently, and I got so many emails with people adding their criticisms and their additional arguments for my side as well. And there are also some articles criticizing me very harshly and saying that I'm wrong. And actually, which is also interesting, my speech, the video, is banned on Facebook. You can't share it on Facebook because of fact-checking. And I intend to debunk all the counter-arguments in the slanderous articles about me in my speech. Nochmal kurz auf Deutsch, es kam auf verschiedenen Plattformen Artikel gegen meine Rede raus, Volksverpetzer, Mimikama und irgendwas DPA Fact-Check. Ich werde alle drei debunken ausführlich, wahrscheinlich in einem Video auf meinem Kanal, also freut euch darauf. Vielleicht auch in einem Livestream. Ich werde mal schauen, wie ich das regle, aber auf jeden Fall wird das noch auseinandergenommen. Weil das ist, muss ich sagen, ist absolut unwissenschaftlich und ich stehe zu meinen Argumenten. So, ja. Good to see you again, Naomi. Thank you so much. Good to see you all as well. 500 people watching. That's great. Thank you. Facebook jumped the line to straight up censorship based on political ideas. Yes, exactly. But not just Facebook, Twitter as well. And I think it's because we are approaching the election now, and censorship is increasing dramatically, and with the Hunter Biden scandal as well. You will have seen a lot about that on my Twitter, on my Telegram channel as well, if you're German, probably. Thank you so much for the 10.99 Kasia 7. I knew it, she doesn't answer. I didn't see your question. If you asked a question, you can ask me again. I don't see every one of your comments. There are so many comments. Twitter was worse than Facebook. Now Facebook is catching up. Yeah, to be honest, is it even a competition? I think they're all equally bad in terms of censorship. But I'm quite lucky in the sense that I'm not banned on Twitter yet, which is nice because a couple of my friends have been banned completely on Twitter. Also a German YouTuber, never forget Nicky, he was completely deleted, but he had some lawyers who helped him out, and so he's back on Twitter. But I am extremely shadow banned on Twitter as well now, so that's very obvious, just judging by how likes went down. But that's fine by me. I'm not going to stop tweeting anyway. So follow me on Twitter. I appreciate these live streams. They are so entertaining and fun to watch. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you so much, Chris. Thank you for the big donation. $50. That's a lot. And I really enjoy these live streams as well. It's always a bit of a... I always have to kind of overcome this boundary of... I have to challenge myself to speak to so many people. So spontaneously in a way, because I always decide very spontaneously that I'm going to do a live stream. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what questions will come up, and how many trolls will be in the chat. But it's very entertaining, and I enjoy talking to all of you. Oh, will you reveal the scientists supporting you? And one more question, how did you meet them? I'm so sorry, I wanted to respond to your question. Yes, of course. Yes, I will. One of them is, for example, Dr. Stefan Lanka, who is quite famous in the virology skepticism scene. And I can mention some more names, of course, who have been working with me. There's also one person I mentioned in my speech as well, Konstantin Demeter und Thomas, oh god, this is so embarrassing, I forgot the name. Was it Konstantin Demeter and Thomas Engelbert? I'm in touch with both of them. I'm going to look up the names again, but yeah, there is a whole team behind it, and I am going to reveal the names. It's not like I'm hiding anyone or anything. It's just that some of them want to remain anonymous, but some of them are very open about their criticism. But I'm probably going to meet Dr. Stefan Lanka next month as well. So yeah, I think I got another super chat. Thank you, Robert, for the €2, and that's a very nice sticker. I think it's a fox. Wenn der Chat so schnell gibt es den langsameren Modus. Yeah, I saw that in other live streams. There's a slow mode for the chat, but I don't know where to turn it on. I will figure that out in the future. I think it's fine for now. We'll just respond to the messages that I do see. Were the last two names you mentioned scientists? One of them, yes. The other one, no. I think he's a journalist, but it doesn't matter in the context, because in the context, and I mentioned them, it was they approached... they sent emails. One of them is a scientist, and they sent emails to the scientists who published the first studies on the alignment of this virus. And that's what's essential here, because they asked them, did you isolate the virus properly? That is the main question that we ought to ask. Was there ever a real virus isolate present, or did they just construct it in a computer model? And the answer from all of those scientists who actually conducted the research, who actually published the studies and worked with and basically developed the primers for the PCR test, they all responded with no. There were no virus isolates, and that's the main problem. Oma vom Bodensee schaut zu. Ich bete für dich. Sei gesegnet. Das ist sowas von lieb. Herzlichen Dank, EBK, für die 10 Euro. Und ich schicke ganz liebe Grüße zurück. Und ich werde wahrscheinlich tatsächlich zum Bodensee nächsten Monat fahren. Video is shadow banned. If you search Naomi Seibt last month, it's nowhere there. Only if you have the link, then it's there. And I think video had Naomi Seibt in the title. Just try search in private window. Thank you so much for the 20 euros, Martin. And that's true. Whenever you try to look up a video of mine, one that is particularly popular, then you will not find it if you type in my name and add the title of the video. Which is quite frustrating, but that's how the algorithm works. If you have seen the Google Exposed Project Veritas videos that they did, where they did a Q&A with a whistleblower about Google censorship of right-wing conservative opinions, of course Google continues to deny the shadow banning situation and how they adjust search results and search result suggestions to promote a left-wing narrative. But it's been exposed so many times, so it's obvious at this point. Naomi's like a German Lauren Southern, a Canadian national treasure. Thank you so much. That is a big compliment indeed. I don't want to be a copycat, and I recognize that she is very different from me in many ways, but I love her as a person. She's fantastic. I have spoken to her not on the phone or anything or in person, but I have messaged her, and she's a lovely person, and I really respect her, not just as an influencer, but also as a mum now. So go and follow Lauren Southern, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing her new documentary. Leaders can sometimes be bought, but democracies are always for sale. Yeah, there are many issues with democracy, and I don't mean in the sense that we should have an oligarchy or dictatorship. Of course not. The problem with democracy is that it's a mob rule, and that's why in the US, for example, we have the Electoral College, which actually recognizes the fact that democracy means that in very heavily populated states, it is dangerous to not have the Electoral College. Maybe I can explain this right now, because the idea is that there is such a diversity of states in the US, and if you don't have the Electoral College, and there are states that are very heavily populated, then the nominee for the presidency, for example, can just focus on those states and try to get as many votes in them and neglect the minority states. So the problem with democracy is that it neglects minorities, which should be interesting to the left, who claim to focus on minorities all the time. And democracy really is very much against minorities. So I personally, of course, I am libertarian, so I am for direct democracy or no state at all, minarchism, as little state as possible, as little bureaucracy as possible, because taxation is robbery. Wollo 63, ja, habe ich gelesen, und ja, ich weiß auch Bescheid von Filmich, und ich bin womöglich im Januar in der Schweiz für eine Rede, wo er auch eine Rede hält. Oh, something I want to mention is that I was on someone else's channel. His name is Germ Warfare. I will type his name in the chat, and then please, maybe I will also leave a link to the channel in the description of this one. He interviewed me on his channel, and I talked a lot about the PCR test, and I explained it all. It's at the end of the video, I think. We talked a lot about my personal story, so if you're interested in my personal story as well, and a lot of very yeah, kind of private information even about the last couple of years, my struggles especially, then go there and check out that video. We also talked about climate change, and then, like I said, also about the COVID situation. So that was one of maybe my favorite interview that I've ever done in the English language. So the German interview was great. Oh, thank you so much, DB Duke 88. Yeah, he's a lovely person, and I might come back on his channel next week maybe. Thanks for the recommendation, Naomi. I check him out. Yeah, he also had some other really remarkable people on his channel, like John McAfee, and he also had Christopher Monkton on, actually. Gavin McInnes, Peter Hitchens, for the Harry Potter Fans. Frage, warum ist es so wichtig, dass Trump die Wahl gewinnt? Ich weiß nicht, ob du mir auf Telegram folgst, aber da publiziere ich eine Menge Dinge über die Nachteile von Joe Biden. Er ist ein furchtbarer Lügner, und der Biden-Skandal aus dem E-Mail-Skandal hat gerade auch wieder gezeigt, dass er ist absolut korrupt, gekauft und einfach, repräsentiert den Deep State. Deswegen, ich schlage dir vor, dass du mir auf Telegram folgst. Da thematisiere ich das in deutscher Sprache sehr ausführlich, also schau einfach in der Beschreibung. An alle Deutschen hier, wenn ihr wirklich ausschließlich deutsche Informationen von mir wollt, ich bin sehr aktiv momentan auf Telegram. Also in der Beschreibung ist mein Kanal, da könnt ihr mir folgen. Ja, ich folge dir. Okay, perfekt. Wenn du spezifische Fragen hast, kannst du mir die auch per E-Mail schicken. Dann kann ich die vielleicht auf Telegram beantworten oder per E-Mail. Hast du eigentlich eine Medienstrategie? Meine Medienstrategie ist einfach, die Wahrheit zu sagen. Wann immer mich die Medien ansprechen, sei es Mainstream-Medien oder welche, die mit mir übereinstimmen, das ist mir vollkommen egal. Ich rede mit jedem, das ist meine Strategie, einfach immer die Wahrheit zu sagen. Read about Bitcoin, must have as a libertarian. Probably, absolutely. Cryptocurrency is probably the best thing you can do with your money, for your money. But I guess I don't even have enough money to consider Bitcoin, to consider investing. Right now I'm focusing on taking care of my health, on becoming as happy as I can possibly be, and investing in my business is a stupid word. Investing in my media appearances, in my speeches, investing in if I have to travel, and good food. Yeah, that's important to me. My health. So I just want to be happy, as happy as possible in these very difficult times right now. I think it can make you very depressed to invest long term, and I know that my best friends and supporters and family are not going to let me down if we experience a complete economic crash. So I have a brain, I have skills, so I'm not worried about money, because I think even in tough times I will be able to sustain myself, because I have enough skills to do so, to provide something that is valuable to society and make money or earn whatever I need to live in that way. God bless you. Thank you so much. God bless you too. Just wanted to pop in to say you are absolutely stunning. Thank you so much. Yes, but can you juggle? I have to admit, no, that is probably a skill that is more valuable than Bitcoin could ever be. You are right about that. But I can make ice cream. I invested in my ice cream machine, as you guys know. So if everything fails, if everything crashes, I've still got my ice cream machine and I can sell ice cream, as long as I still have access to the ingredients. So maybe we can start an ice cream business together, or an OnlyFans for ice cream. Weißt du, was aus der Isolatfrage geworden ist? Gibt es nun ein Isolat? Danke, liebe Grüße. Nein, kein richtiges in Anführungsstrichen. Ich werde das aber auch nochmal, wie gesagt, ich thematisiere das Ganze nochmal ausführlicher auf meinem Kanal. Die Rede, da konnte ich wirklich nur in 20 Minuten alles reinpacken, was geht. Ja, aber ich werde das noch genauer erklären, warum da... Also das Problem ist, dass keine Kontrollexperimente durchgeführt werden. Das heißt, die haben da vielleicht etwas, was sie dann Isolat nennen, aber was ist das wirklich? Können wir uns sicher sein, dass es das Isolat ist? Und solange wir das nicht können, weil keine Kontrollexperimente existieren, solange die nicht gemacht werden, gibt es das faktisch nicht. So. I'm a German, I read the German things and you the English things. My English is not so good. I voted Trump. Very well done, Caleb David, and thank you for the donation. Was ist dein PC-Setup? Ich habe einfach ein MacBook hier rumstehen, neben mir, ein Laptop und dann filme ich mit dem Handy, das war's. Meine Spende kommt irgendwie nicht an hier. Ich kenne mich überhaupt nicht aus mit Superchats, um ehrlich zu sein. Ich kriege einfach nur einmal im Monat dann den Anteil von YouTube irgendwie in mein Konto und ich weiß nicht, wie das funktioniert, um ehrlich zu sein. Ich habe es auch noch nicht hinbekommen bei anderen Kanälen. Can you actually start an OnlyFans that is troll and filled with ice cream? That would be hilarious. If I had the time, I would. But I would actually. But right now, I'm focusing more on the serious research because I'm very much involved in the research on the current situation, and I enjoy that more than posting troll images and videos about ice cream on OnlyFans. Guten Abend aus Belarus. Grüße zurück. Hi, Jose. Good to see you again. Haven't seen you in a while, I think. I hope you're doing well. How was your day? You really do have a great mom. I follow her on Telegram. I learned a lot from her about the big global corruption, especially last night. Yeah, she's very enthusiastic about her Telegram channel, and understandably so. I think she's doing a very good job, and she always posts audio messages on her Telegram channel. So go and follow my mom on Telegram. Maybe I will post her Telegram link on my channel, on my Telegram channel later tonight, and then you can follow her. So if you want to do me and her a favor, then go and follow my mom on Telegram. She's very sweet. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you for the big donation, Patrick Michael. Thank you so much for the $50. Does your mom speak English on Telegram? No, she actually doesn't. She speaks German. Your hair is well done. I don't do anything with my hair. I just got back from the gym and just untangled my braids. Danke für die Antwort. Bist ein tolles Mädchen. Bin schon was älter. Hätte dich als Tochter. Ich würde platzen vor Stolz. Dankeschön, das ist lieb. Hello from Norway. Hello to Norway. And I saw at the beginning of this live stream that there were some Brazilians again in the chat. So I think it's obligatory once again. Hello to Brazil. From the bottom of my heart. What happened to your Telegram group link? I deleted the chat again. I had a Telegram chat for maybe 1 hour today, and then it kind of went out of control because there were lots of trolls in there, as I expected. But I got so many messages recently and emails, people telling me, please open a Telegram group chat. And I knew it was going to be a bad idea, and it was a bad idea, so I closed it again. I'm sorry. Hello from California. Here in Slovakia, the gyms are closed. Oh yeah, my gym is might close as well. I spoke to one of the coaches there today, and she says it is a possibility that it will close again. They did close at the beginning of the pandemic, and now we have to wear masks again. That is a very recent change in the guidelines. Before we didn't have to wear masks, and I think 2 days ago it started. Unfortunately, yeah. Naomi, do you have OnlyFans? No, I don't. Höchstens den Chat hinter einer Zahlschranke machen. Ich glaube, das funktioniert nicht, aber nicht schlecht. Did you shake Trump's hand? That would explain your orange-colored hands. Lol. Yes. No, I didn't actually. Unfortunately, I never got to shake his hand. Build a home gym. I live in a tiny flat. Like it's really tiny. I don't even know if I would be able to do a proper kettlebell workout out in here. It's a very small flat. I don't live in a big luxurious house. I could ask my mom if we could set up a gym at our family home, which is not that far away. Doch, hat Olli doch auch. Ja, er hat den Premium-Kanal, aber das ist keine Chatgruppe. Ich weiß nicht, ist die Chatgruppe? Kann sein, dass man die Chatgruppe auch bezahlen muss. Ich bin kostenlos drin als VIP. Nee, aber kann sein, aber ich habe mich noch nicht damit auseinandergesetzt. Please tell me you were joking about starting an OnlyFans, Naomi. When did I say that I was actually going to start an OnlyFans? I'm not going to start an OnlyFans. Maybe for my ice cream machine. That's what I meant. That I would start an OnlyFans for my ice cream machine if I had the time. So a satirical OnlyFans account. Don't worry, I'm not going to start an actual OnlyFans. Why do we always keep writing about OnlyFans in my chat? At least we stopped the "do you have a boyfriend" questions. Have you met Greta personally? No, unfortunately I haven't. Funnily enough, I had a dream about her 2 days ago that I got to meet her, and she was quite nice, but only because she didn't have any people behind her. I met her in the wild, basically, with no one else around, so she was just Greta Thunberg as the girl who she is, and so we had a nice conversation. Who knows if that would ever be possible in reality. We can make gyms for ourselves. Yeah, I guess we can if we have the space. Unfortunately, it's getting so cold now and it's raining constantly, so exercising outside is not really a possibility anymore. Starting Monday, Spain will be closed down from 23 to 6 hours. 6 a.m. probably. COVID spreading too fast again. Yeah, no, it's not spreading too fast again. They're testing more again. That's the issue. That's unfortunate though. Hi Kati! Kati, wie schön dich im Chat zu sehen. Das freut mich total. Kati Neumeier hat selber auch einen YouTube-Kanal und ist auch auf Instagram unterwegs und ist eine gute Freundin von mir. Nee, Olli hat keinen Premium-Chat. Er hat extra Chatgruppen und es kann sein, dass da welche oder dass da eine von was kostet, aber er hat auf jeden Fall einen Premium-Kanal, den ich sehr empfehlen kann. So. Are the lockdown protests only in Berlin? I think so. Well, no, because we have there is a Corona tour right now. So Samuel Eckert, one of the most popular, if not the most popular, German YouTuber influencer who speaks about this topic, he is on tour in Germany right now, giving speeches everywhere in Germany, constantly updating us on Telegram, and I think I have to delete a troll. Sorry about that. And so could you call that a protest? No. But he informs people in Germany everywhere on the situation and on the science behind it. So yeah, the main protests were only happening in Berlin though. Wie lange gehst du schon ins Fitness? Ich war schon für ein Jahr oder so vor einem Jahr, oder ja, genau, würde ich sagen, da bin ich ein Jahr lang also fast täglich hingegangen. Dann konnte ich aus gesundheitlichen Gründen letztes Jahr lange nicht hingehen und jetzt habe ich erst wieder angefangen im Juni, glaube ich. Seitdem gehe ich täglich hin und ja, habe Fortschritte gemacht. Trainierst du auch Beine? Natürlich. We don't skip leg day. Ich trainiere Ganzkörper meistens. Oh, I love you to the moon and back. Ich höre gespannt. Das ist so lieb, Kathi. Und ich glaube, du hast heute ein neues Video hochgeladen und Podcast. Das werde ich mir noch anhören. Hast du ein Auto? Nein, habe ich nicht. Ich habe nicht einmal einen Führerschein. The trolls. The trolls. Thank you for removing the trolls. Seilspringen ist underrated. Stimmt. Stimmt sogar. If you had to study something, what would it be? If I really had to, maybe I would study something in the scientific realm, maybe something related to physics. But then I would have to focus 100% of my time on studying. And that's the main reason why I don't want to study something that might actually interest me, because then I would not be able to do the public speaking I'm doing right now and these live streams, obviously. Oh no. Okay, we have an issue. I think I have to stop the live stream. I can't explain it to you, but I think some trolls are trying to bother my family, and they're sending. Yeah, I can see that. People are ordering stuff on a delivery service right now. I just got an email, and they are sending food to my family's home. I don't live at that home anymore, so I won't get the pizza. They're spamming pizza is bestellt. Pizza is ordered right now. So I'm going to call my mum now and tell her not to accept the pizza. I'm sorry about that. And I have to end the live stream now. Hopefully we're going to do another live stream again soon. I'm sorry about the trolls. Good night, everyone. And thank you for tuning in once again.